We are continuing from the last session, that is rational and irrational numbers of chapter 1 of class 6 mathematics. Okay, let's see how to find the square root. Okay, square roots can be found simply for the perfect square numbers. Okay, by using a long division method. Okay, and for decimal fractions also you can find the square roots. In last class we have seen the method of finding square root using long division method or prime factorization method in case of integers. Let's see for the decimal fractions as well. Okay, there are two parts here. Okay, the part on the left side of decimal point is the whole or integral part, and the part on the right side of decimal point is called decimal part. Now let's see the steps for finding square root. In whole part, horizontal bar is to be drawn on 2 digits each from the unit place gradually to the left, as usual we did in the last session. In the decimal part, horizontal line is to be drawn over the digits in pairs from the right side of the decimal point. Okay, if a digit is left alone in this way, then a 0 is put beside the digit and the bar is put on the 2 digits. In the usual way of determining square root, the activity over the integer part is carried out and the decimal point should be put in the square root before considering the first 2 digits after decimal point. For each pair of zeros in the decimal of a number, 1 0 is put after decimal point in the square root. Okay, this will be clearer when you see the example. Let's see this example. Okay, from the left you will put a bar here, there are only 2 digits. From the right you will put 2 bars here because there are 4 digits. Each pair you have to put a bar, right? 5 5 is 25, 1 is here. Okay, put a dot here. When you are putting a dot here, you have to put a 0 here. That is the rule. Okay, and the 52 will come down. Then put an appropriate number, in this case 1, 101, 51 is there. 101 plus 1 is 102. Again 5, you can put 5 here to find the square root. Okay, that is 5.15 in this example. Similarly, you can see this one also. Okay, 0 is there, that's why you put 0 here. After that you will put a decimal point. Okay, again 1 0 because there are 2 zeros here. Okay, thereafter this becomes 100 eventually. No, 5 is 25. Okay, 4 1 6 here. 5 into 2 10, 5 plus 5 10. After that you will put 4 here. Okay. So determination of square root in approximate value. To find the square root correct up to 3 decimal places, at least 6 digits after the decimal are to be taken. If needed, after the last digit, 0 is to be added to the right as required. It doesn't change the value of the number, like this. Okay, and you keep on adding zeros here, it won't change anything. Okay, this is how we will proceed. Keep on adding zeros to find the square root for 4 decimal places. This is for 4 decimal places and this is for 3 decimal places. Okay, okay, right. In the above square root, the 4th digit after the decimal is being 8. Where is here? Right, 1 is added with the 3rd digit and the required value of square root is up to 3 decimal places means 2. So that is the reason why they went up to 4 digits. Okay, to approximate it up to 3 digits. Since this number is greater than 5, here 1 will be added. If you condense it for 3 digits, 3 decimal places. Rules for finding approximate value of square root. To find the square root correct up to 2 decimal places, the square root up to 3 decimal points is to be determined. The next digit after the decimal place up to which square root is to be determined is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 or 4, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3 or 4, 1 should not be added with the previous digit. If the next, okay, if it is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 shouldn't be added to the previous digit. If it is greater than 5 or equal to 5, you have to add 1 to the previous digit, like this. See here, square root of this. Find the square root of this up to 2 decimal places. These two are activities, you have to do them. Perfect square fraction. If this is reduced to the least form, 25 by 16, this is a perfect square fraction. Root over 25 is 5, root over 16 is 4. Okay. When a numerator and denominator of a fraction are perfect square, or numerator and denominator of a reduced fraction are perfect square, the fraction is said to be perfect square fraction. Square root of fraction. The square root of fraction is determined by dividing the square root of the numerator by the square root of the denominator. We can separate the square roots. Root 64 in this example is 8, root 81 is 9, so this becomes 8 by 9. Okay. The mixed fraction has to be converted first to the rational number. This is the rational number. Root over 841 is 29, root 16 is 4, so this is the number. Again, you can express it in mixed form if you want. If the denominator of a fraction is not perfect square number, then it is to be transformed into perfect square by multiplication. For example, this is 38, okay, by 15. 15 is not a perfect square number, right? Now multiply with 15 on both numerator and denominator. Denominator becomes perfect square. So the answer is 15 here. This thing you can find out. Okay. The square root up to 3 decimal places is 1.592. As we mentioned earlier, this is 6 here. That's why 1 will be added to the third digit. These two are activities. You have to do them. Rational and irrational numbers. Whichever the numbers can be expressed as a fraction of two natural numbers is called a rational number. Okay. Decimal numbers can also be expressed in rational number. Okay, fractional form. Again, 0 is a rational number because 0 can be written as 0 by 1, 0 by 2. Right? These are all natural numbers. 0 all natural numbers and fractions are rational numbers. Irrational numbers, for example, root 2. So this is not a end point decimal. This is 1.5. After one digit it got ended, and this is after 2 digits it got ended, right? But this is not ending decimal, recurring decimal, neither recurring. Even if it is recurring with 1 digit or 2 digits, you can still express it in a fractional form as a rational number. But here there are no recurring or repeating decimals. Okay, decimal points are not recurring, and that also they keep on continuing, right? They keep on continuing up to infinite. That is the problem here. Okay, you have seen the problem here. So these numbers are called irrational. Okay, where the decimal numbers are neither decimal points are not recurring. Okay, and continuing. Okay, so it cannot be expressed in a fractional form, so this is irrational number. Similarly, root 3, root 5, root 6 cannot be expressed in fractional form. For irrational numbers, and the numbers 2, 3, 5, 6 are not perfect squares. So the square root of the numbers which is not perfect square is an irrational number. Choose the irrational number from the following numbers. Root 25 is a perfect square, so this is a rational number. 0.12 can be written as 12 by 100. Again, you can simplify it if you want, and still it is a fraction. so rational number. Root 72 is not a perfect square, so irrational. This is perfect square, root 49, so 7 by 7 1, that is rational. Only this number is irrational, root 72 is irrational, other numbers are rational. You can separate the here also as well. This is rational, this is rational. 27 by 16, denominator is a perfect square, but numerator is not a perfect square, so this is irrational. So this is ended decimal means rational. Okay, no problem. Root 32, not a perfect square, so irrational. Root 121, perfect square, so rational. Like that you can proceed. Expression of rational and irrational numbers in a number line. Rational numbers on the number line first. Okay. Dark point of the above number line denotes 2. Here it is 1.5 maybe. Lies between 1 and 2. Okay. You got the point. 1 and 2. Depending upon the number of divisions here, you can place this value. Okay, by putting number of divisions. That is how you can represent a rational number. Coming to the irrational number, see, this is 1.732. If you approximate it to one decimal place, then it becomes 1.7. 1.7 you can easily represent, right? By making 10 equal divisions between 1 and 2. The 7th division denotes, after 1 denotes 1.7. Okay. In a garden there are 1296 mango trees along the length and the breadth of the garden. There are equal number of mango trees. Find the number of trees in each row of the garden. So nothing but square root of 1296. Okay. What is the answer here? 36. Okay. You can proceed as usual and find the number. A scout team can be arranged in 9, 10 and 12 rows. Again, they can be arranged in square form. Find the minimum number of scouts in that scout team. Okay, first find LCM between these numbers. Okay, see the pairs. 2, 2, 3 is pair, 5 is not a pair. Okay, then you need to multiply it with 5 to make it perfect square. Okay, right, so answer is 900. Okay, if you see the digit number placed here in the first digit is 2. Okay, if the first digit is 2, it cannot be a perfect square. 5605 you can try. Okay, you can try, you will get 74. Sorry, if you want to make it a perfect square, you should add 20. We have seen similar problems, right? Okay, exercise 1.2. right, which one of the following is square root of 289 by 361? 289 means what is the answer? 289. If you got a doubt like this, then you can basically insert a blank page and 17, I guess. 289's root is 17. But anyway, if you're not sure, always you can find it out using a regular process of what happened here. Where is it? Here, I guess. Here. A regular process of keeping them in a box. Okay. And putting two here, then one here. Okay. Again one there, since it is 2. So this is nothing but 1 here. line between those two. Alright, keep it like this. 2 minus 1 is 1. With the 1, 89 also will come down. Right, extend this line and this line also. 5, fair enough. 1 plus 1 is 2. Okay, keep 2 here. How much we can keep? 9 is there. 3 you can keep, or try with 3. 3 is a 9, 3 is a 6, not enough. 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 I think is a number we have to try with. What is the answer? 17, 7 is 49, 9, 4. 7, 2 is 14, plus 14 plus 4, 18. So 189. So again you might be needing this line to differentiate to show the result, end result 0. Alright, so what is the square root? 17. That is 17, this is 19 I guess. So this is 19, you can try 19 square, 361. Okay, so 17 by 19 is the answer. What you have to do? You have to put a tick mark here. Which of one of the following is the square root of 1.1025? 1.1025. Again, like the way we learn, 1.1025. Alright. Okay, fair enough. We'll use this one only. 1.1025. Okay, point is there. That we should have enough. Let us reduce the size. Fair enough. Okay. 1 means 1 only. 1 means 1 only. Okay. Keep 1 here. 1 minus 1 0. Okay. 1 plus 1 is 2. Right. There's 2 here. 1 0 has to come down. You have to put a dot, like we mentioned earlier. You put a dot and will come down. Okay, you have to put a dot here. Okay, right. Dot there and 0 here. That you should remember. Okay. See, this is anyway going bit more than what is required. 25 will also has to come down. Okay. For that you need to put a 0 here also and here also. Okay. Put a 5 here. 5 there. Okay. 25 and 25. Okay. So answer is 1.05. you can check with the answer. 1.05 square is 1.1025. Okay. See, 10 is not sufficient. That is the reason why we put a 0. When you put a 0, you can bring down 25. Here also 0, here also 0. Okay. That is what happened. So what is the answer? 1.05. Not 005. 1.05 is the answer. That is what we got, right? Yes, 1.05. Now what you have to do? You have to put a tick mark. The rational number is 0 is a rational number. 5 is a rational number. 5 by 2 is also a rational number. All three are correct. So here you have to put a tick mark. The difference of squares of two conjugate numbers is 19. Answer to question 4 to 5 with the following information. If one number is 10, what is the other number? The difference of squares of two conjugative numbers. 11 square is 121. 121 minus 100 is 21. No, that is not the answer. So 9 might be the answer. 100 minus 81. Yeah, that is 19. So 9 is the answer. What is the sum total of squares of two numbers? 9 and 10. 9 square is 81. 10 square is 100. So 181. Which of the following is the square root of 0.01? 0.1 is the square root of 0.01. If the digit in the unit space of a number is either 2 or 8, the digit in the unit space of its square will be 4, right? 4. It has to be 4. No, we haven't done with the assignment yet. By which number the multiplication or division of this will be perfect square number? 2 3s are there, 2 7s are there. Either you multiply it with 5 or divide it with 5, you will get a perfect square. Pair is not there for 5, that is the reason. Which one is the irrational number? Root 2 is an irrational number. Root 9 is 3, rational. Root 16 is 4, rational. Root 25 is 5, again rational. A farmer buys 595 plants for making garden. The price of each plant is TK12. How much money did he spend to buy the plants? 595 into 12. That you can do on your own, I guess. 595 into 12. Okay. That is the answer here. If you want to get the result without using a calculator, you can make it, break it to 10 plus 2 like this. 5950, okay, plus 595 into 2. 2 5s are 10, 2 9s 18, 19, 1, 2 5s are 10, 11. So nothing but just add 200. Yes, add 200. If you add 200, 1200, 6000, 200, yes, 6250. Just subtract 10 from there, 6240. That is the answer, TK. Okay. 595, 12. Oh, that is not 6000. 7140. 5950 plus 1190, 7140. What is the least number which to be added to the difference of the number? How many plants will be left if the number of plants in each row of the garden is equal to number of rows? Farmer buys 595 plants for making garden. The price of each plant is 12. How many plants will be left if the number of plants in each row of the garden is equal to the number of rows? Number of plants is equal to number of rows. That is, number of columns is equal to number of rows. That is how you have to take it. Perfect square anywhere between 500 to 600. 600 is also not a perfect square anyway. 595 means 25 is 25 is 625, 21 is maybe we should proceed with 22 square 484, 23 square 529, 24 square is 576, 576 is nearest, so 19 will be left out. Okay, 24 square, nearest will be 24 square, so 19 will be left out. What is the plants will be left with the number of, okay, what is the least number which is to be added to the difference of the number of spending total taka and the number of plants, so that the sum will be a perfect square? What is the least number which is to be added to the difference of the number of spending total taka and the number of plants? Difference between 7140 and subtract 600 from there. Okay, 6550, that is the answer, minus 5, that is 6545. So the number is 6545, the reference number. Least number which is to be added, how to proceed? Again, usual way, 6545, go back, here, 6545, this is 4, these two are 65. You have to proceed with 8 8 64, 6 and 4, so 65 minus 4, that is 1, so 1. 45 will come down. Okay, 8 plus 8 is 16 here. 5 is there, you can add 5 is no, then 1 is also more, okay, more than the required. Even if you add 1 here, this becomes 161. Okay, what is the difference? 161 minus 145, 16. So you must add at least 16 to make it perfect square, that is 81 square, 6561. Okay, so you must add 6, not 26, this is 16. So add 16 and make it a perfect square. That's it. Is the answer. Okay, right, find the square root of, this is 0.6. okay, other numbers you can proceed on your own. We have seen already one example of decimal fractions. Find the square root up to 2 decimal places. Okay, let me do any one. 23.24 I will take 2 decimal places, right? 23.24. Is it not 23.24? Yes, 23.24. So 23.24, 23 point is there. Let's not forget about the point. 24. Okay. Alright, this is 4 4 is 16, 5 5 is 25. So you should proceed with 4 only. So 4 4 is 16. 23 minus 16 is how much? 7. Okay. Place 7 here. Okay. There you have to put a point. 4 plus 4 is 16. 16 will, sorry, 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 will come down. Since you put a point there, 24 you can bring it down. 8 2 ja 8 2 2 ja 4, 2 8 ja 16, not enough. 4 ja, No. 6 ja, no. 2 2 ja 4, 3 3 ja 9, 4 4 ja 16, 5 6 7 8. Again 8 may work out, I guess. 8 8 ja 64, 4 6, 8 8 ja 64, 64 plus 6 70. 24 will come down. Okay, initially when you are keeping, you have to keep zeros. Even if you don't keep zeros also, no problem. Okay, what you need to do is 80 plus 88, 88 plus 88 what? 96. For your reference only, they told you to put zeros. Anyway, 2 decimal places means now you have to add 0 here. Here also add 0. Since 24 is quite less, put double 0 here. No, already point is there, so there is no point in adding zeros. Okay, it's not a regular practice. When this number is quite smaller, then in that case you have to add zeros. Okay, you got the point. Okay. 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 Fair enough. 9 6 960 6 900 into 6 900 into 9 900 into 7 900 into 4 900 into 4 no 900 into 3. Yeah, 3 may work out. Let's see. 3 3 is a 3 3 is a 9, 3 6 is 18, 1, 3 9 is 27, 28. Oh, so 3 will not go, maybe 2. We can do with 2 only. 2 2 is 4, 2 6 is 12, 2 9 is 18, so 19, 19 24. Okay. Okay. Alright. He told 2 decimal places, right? So you need to make one more. What is the difference here? 2400 minus 1924. 476 is the difference. 476. Again you have to put 2 zeros. Okay. This is 964. It may 962 plus 2, 964. Now we have to see which number. 9000 4 ja, yes, 5 ja, 5 may be quite high. 9645 into 5, yeah, that is quite high. 4 is sufficient. Okay, 4 there, 4 here. Okay, you need not to put numbers here. Okay, even if you put the number, you just cross check whether 4 is sufficient or not. 38,576, so that is sufficient. So when only 2 decimal places means 4.82 is the answer. Oh, where is the question or downside? 4.82, because 4 is there after 2, so you need not to add plus 1. 4.824, right? So 4.82. Likewise you can proceed with this also. Find the square root of the following fractions. This is 1 by 8. Okay, if you want to write, I can write it, no problem. This is 7 by 11. Okay, Mixed fraction you first convert into decimal. Okay, what is the decimal here? 144 into 11 plus 97. 1681 by 144. 1681 by 144. Okay, later you proceed with the square root. Root over 144 is 12. Root over 1681 you have to find that. Anyway it will come out to be 41. Okay, mixed fraction again 32 into 324 plus 241 plus 241. 10,609. 10,609 divided by 324. This you do on your own. Okay, find the square root up to 3 decimal places. Up to 2 you have already seen, right? So 3 also similarly you should proceed up to 4 decimal places and then round it up to 3. Okay, at least how many soldiers to be removed or is to be added with the shoulders, so that the shoulders can be arranged in the form of a square. That you can do. School is arranged in a square for display. Find the number of students in each row. 2704 root. That you have to do. If you want, I can give you the answer straight away. That is 52. You cross check with the answer. Okay. Okay. Each member of cooperative society describes 20 times the number of the members in Thakas. Number of members. The total amount raised will be this. Find the number of members in the society. Each member of cooperative society subscribes 20 times the number of the members in Thakas. Each member gives 20 times the number of the members. If number of members is x, then each member gives 20x. So 20x square is 20. So first you need to find the mathematical formula. 20x square, where x is the total number, is 20,480. Then what is x square? X square is nothing but by 20. 20,480 by 10 is 2048. So 1024. Okay, nothing but 2 power 10. 2 power 10 is 1024. Okay, so number of members is root over 1024. Nothing but 2 power 5 is 32. 32 is the answer. Okay. In a garden, 36 trees were left excess while planting 180 trees in square. Okay, find out the number of trees in each row. 36 trees were left excess while planting 1800 trees. So 1800, you have to remove 36 from 1800, that is 1764. Find out square root of 1764 is nothing but 42. So answer is 42. I can anyway give you the answer. Okay, but that 1764, how you will get 42, that is your headache. You have to do by the either long division method or prime factorization, but I always advise you to go with the long division method when the number of digits is more than 3. Okay, what is the least perfect square number which is divisible by 9, 15, 25? Least perfect square number which is divisible by this. This is the 3 3. This is 3 5. This is 5 5. So that must consist of 2 3s, 2 5s. Okay. So 2 3s, 9 into 2 5s, 25. Answer is 225. Okay. Laborers were employed to reap paddy from a paddy field. The daily wage of each laborer is 10 times their numbers. If the total daily wage is 6250 taka, find the number of laborers. Laborers were employed to reap paddy field. Okay, the daily wage of each laborer is 10 times their number. Daily wage is 10x into x. So 10x square is 6250. So x square is 625. What is x? Root 625. What is root 625? 25. 25 is the answer. Okay. For the difference of squares of two conjugate numbers is 37. Find the two numbers. Difference of squares of two conjugate numbers. First you frame a mathematical equation for this condition. Let's n is a number, n plus 1 is the other number. Okay. Difference in the square means n plus 1 whole square minus n square. That is not equal to, that is minus n square equal to 37. Now frame the equation. N square plus 2n, okay, minus n square, that is 2n plus 1 equal to 37 or equal to 36. What is n? N equal to 18. So what are the numbers? 18 and 19. 18 and 19. So 19 square minus 18 square must give you 37. That you have to cross check again. 19 square minus 18 square, 37. Okay. So this is correct. Find two such least conjugate numbers so that the difference of squares of them is a perfect square. Least conjugate numbers. Difference of the squares of them is again perfect square. Okay, 4 minus 1. No, if you proceed with 1 and 2, 4 minus 1 is not a perfect square. Okay, 9 minus 4 is also not a perfect square. 3, 4, 9, 16. 16 minus 9, that is also not a perfect square. 3, 4, again 4, 5. 16, 25, that is a perfect square, right? 25 minus 16 is 9. 9 is perfect square number. Okay. Least conjugate numbers. So 4, 5 is the answer. 384 and 2187 are two numbers. Verify with factors whether the first number, whether the first number be a perfect square number. Verify with factors. Factors you can find, right? 384, 2 into 192, like that. I hope that is not a perfect square. Okay, because you can assert the reason by doing after doing the prime factorization. 2187 is it a perfect square? No, that is also not a perfect square. If the second number is not a perfect square number, what is the least number to be multiplied to get a perfect square number? That also you can do after prime factorization number. Okay. What is the best number to be added to the second number so that the total sum is a perfect square number? Okay, you can add some number, make it perfect square. That also you can do the long division method and find that number also. Troops can be arranged in 6, 7 and 8 rows but not in a square form. Find out factors of 8. What is the least number by which the number of troops is to be multiplied so that the troops can be arranged in square form? At least how many troops should have to join to arrange troops so obtained in a square form? Troops can be arranged in 6, 7, 8 rows. Okay. That means 6 into 7 into 8 may be the number. 6, 7, 8, 336. Okay, you can proceed with that number to see the rest of the things. Okay.